What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Tanveer Side, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, TanTag01. Hit that bell notification button. Right. Now I've seen the fallout or the initial reaction of the what you call it, the player strike. The BD player strike where they came up with 11 demands. Okay, and how theatrically they presented it. I'm like, if any any more theatric, they would have showed up in suits. Showed up in suits and had their own theme music coming to the podium. All right. Anyways. So the news reports are out. Okay. Nazmul Hassan Papon apparently spoke for 25 minutes or whatnot. Okay. The CWAB people reacted. FICA, Federation of International Cricketers Association, reacted, and the media reacted as well. And Mashrafi Mortaza reacted as well. Mashrafi Mortaza, he's with the players. Okay, now I've seen like snippets of the Bengali reactions of Nazmul Hasan Papon. Okay, and let's just put it this way: the Crick Info article, the this is just if you consider just one point, like if you take everything at face value. Just a moment. Okay, if you take the thing at face value, the Crick Info article gives you the best picture. The best picture is that Nazmul Hasan Papon was acting deflective, and this is what I'm going to rely on: the Crick Info articles. Nazmul Hasan Papon said, there are other people involved, and like there's a conspiracy, and listen, I'm not involved in all those things. I don't know about the complicated like I'm sorry, political structures and whatnot in Bangladesh. And neither do I care. I'm just telling you from like a sports fan perspective. And yes, he did sound deflective because I I went through the articles. Most of them were focused on domestic cricket. Most of them were not focused on international cricket because the international cricketers going on strike would make no sense. However, the international cricketers not going on strike would not have had such a huge impact. Would not have the world taken by storm. And yes, they have some grand plans for the India tour and whatnot. Apparently, Sheikh Hasina was invited to Eden Gardens and whatnot, alongside the governor, I believe, of West Bengal or something along those lines. Okay. I feel this is gonna go through. This was just done to make a lot of noise. I still feel that this India tour is definitely gonna go through because Bangladesh would not want to miss out on such a huge chance like this, a huge opportunity like this. This is this is this is just to like a warning sign type of thing. However, it's a maybe a necessary warning sign. But yeah, more reactions is that like now the CWAB, whoever is involved, Naim Rahman and something, uh, Khalid Mahmood and and there's a third guy. I can't get his name right. Um, they're also caught in an awkward situation because FICA has apparently Tony Irish. There's another cricket for report. Tony Irish has actually supported the players, not CWAB. But according to ESPN Cricket Info report, Naimur Rahman is refusing to step down. And from what I could get from because since my Bengali understanding is not that good, from what I could gather from the gist of what was being said, Naimur Rahman and something Pal or something, he says he wants to leave it in more capable hands. I'm like, okay, it's the same excuse he made 7 months ago. But yeah, that is taking it at face value. Now, if there is something else more to it, please do let me know. Like some stupid political stuff. Like, listen, South Asian politics is one of the most dirtiest things ever, man. First of all, politics is dirty as it is, but South Asian politics is incredibly. Is like the bottom of the barrel dirt, man. So like I'm not a political person, man. I'm just telling you this from a sports fan, and I'm relying most on the ESPN cricket info articles because they tend to make everything a bit more concise, at least right now. Make everything a bit more concise and report things with a good amount of accuracy to it. And I mean, I've seen that Nazmullah San pop on like response, like, oh, I helped this guy out, I helped that guy out. I'm like, that's not what they're complaining about. They're complaining about they're complaining about the cricket ball, and I was surprised. How come no one brought up the cricket ball, the 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 ball that they use in domestics being so different from the one they use in international? How come no one brought that up? That's one of the most important things. And this even tells me, even I don't think even the reporters are getting this right. So who knows? There might be something else going on. But just like everyone else, I'm going to wait and see. Like, unless something very huge happens, I'm gonna wait and see. And I suggest you all wait and see as well, because I have a feeling like, over 2 or 3 days this is gonna pan out. Things are gonna settle down a little bit more, and the tour will go through. It's an India tour, man. India tour will go through. All right, that's about it. Let me know what you guys thought about the initial reactions to the Bangladeshi cricket player strike. In the comment section below. This is what Tanvi Saad, the Bengal Dragon signing up. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification button.